Yeah. What? Whoa. There she go, Grand Madam Tarot. Why about to say what's going on up here? What's going on in here?
Grand Madam always be in the building. She always be in the
the
building.
first lady of the rock.
I need to get something nice for Grand Madam, something she can use. Cause she is 100. She show up rain, sleet, snow,
all day, every day.
And I for one appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, we got Grand Madam in here and everything like that. I know it ain't gonna take long. I know the Rock with Me Nation moderator will be pulling up in here, D Steezel. I know the Black Panther fan.
Yours fill up faster than mine, and mine fill up pretty fast.
Yeah. You know, they had the notifications on. I try and let folks know. Juju probably be up here, Ronnie be pulling up and everything like that. Hopefully we get some new people in here this evening. I think we got a surprise guest. Grand Madam Tarot doesn't know who the guest is. She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
Not who you expect.
No, not at all. We got a special guest up in here this evening, Grand Madam. We gonna have some fun this evening. As you can see, this is the Let Your Hair Down episode, if you got it. Boy, look here. I got my spiritual advisor. I got my elder in the building. I got my big brother in the building.
Mr. Smith in the building. What is up, sir? I can't go wrong.
Mr. Smith is in the building. Come on, somebody. Come on, one nation under a groove. Getting down just for the funk of it. Yeah, y'all slide on up in here yonder. Yeah, we gonna make it do what it do. We got the Jamie Foxx. You see my brother? You see my brother getting ready? See him getting ready? See him getting ready. Getting ready. You know what that means?
Hey, I got coffee too, y'all. I got coffee too. So if it get too much like that, then we'll have to get it like this.
You know what? Speaking of your cup, there it is.
Oh, nice segue. Which one you want to talk about? The most recent?
I just, because you brought up the cup, the coffee mug, and everything like that. Shout out to all the coffee drinkers out there and everything like that. Make sure you got some Folgers in your cup, or whatever it is that you drink, and some Colombian roast, whatever.
That part.
I feel like I can talk to you a little bit better now, because you know you got a football player that's involved with a famous singer, and I got a football player that's married to a famous singer.
Okay.
As
what you want to talk about?
As somebody who had to deal with this last year. You trying to watch your game. You trying to watch your game, right?
Okay.
What should I expect?
What should you expect? Well,
yeah,
first and foremost, and I don't mean it in no bad way. I actually mean it in a good way. Taylor Swift ain't Sierra. For all the reasons that you could possibly glean from that, Taylor Swift ain't Sierra. Also, Sierra's not Taylor Swift. But here's the thing that I don't want people to miss. Taylor Swift ain't out on the field winning. So don't let the fact of who that man is laying the pipe to distract you from what is going on the field. And Russ just got picked up by the Steeler Nation. So are y'all gonna be focused on Sierra when they playing the Ravens? Because they gotta play him twice. Who you gonna be focused on? Sierra or figuring out a strategy to stop them cats from running all across the line of scrimmage or having Russell running like a runaway slave?
Whoa. Hold on. Like that kind of talk now, because we ain't had no quarterback in the past few years, but we don't get swept by the Ravens. We don't do that.
I ain't say get swept, bro. I said run.
No, we ain't doing that. You ain't see that boy Queen. We just picked up from the Ravens.
Did you pay for an O-line when y'all was paying for a quarterback?
Hey man, we got a linebacker to stop all that running.
No. I'm talking about Russell Wilson.
We got some. We listen. We not as bad as we was
Having
2 years
to stay in the pocket less than he would like to is what I'm talking about.
We gonna let Russ cook.
Okay. We're gonna do that. Let's do that then. What she say? She see Grand Madam know what's up. She said Lamar and Russell are my focus.
Yeah. All day, every day.
You got to play that man 2 times.
Yeah. No. I just want to know because it was
my advice: ignore her.
Okay, there it is. Then Big Bro said
she ain't adding or taking nothing away from what's going on the field. Don't be distracted by distractions because that's all Taylor Swift and Sierra are.
Now I'm gonna say this. I do need to see you at the Steelers game, Sierra. I do. I need to see you. I need to see you repping because Taylor was repping. She was repping. She was on the road. She was at home games.
Oh, so she got a custom coat made.
Oh, see.
Ain't no other coat like that with an 87 on it. Cause I looked. There ain't no coat out. That's custom. She got a custom job done. Sir.
Okay. So Sierra, look here now. Now and then I don't even want to say it like this. That's Kansas City. Russell, Sierra. It's a lot of pressure. First of all, the general manager is a member of the minority group. The head coach
right.
is a minority.
Right.
The quarterback, because it ain't but one, because the other dude left town today.
I saw that. I saw that.
The other dude left town today. So Sierra, look here. I like you. I love what you and Russell got going on. I need you to make sure he's focused on the field.
And don't be a distraction on the sideline.
Sierra, come here. You are Mrs. Wilson, and we respect you for that. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go ahead and tell her right here. I know why Russell ain't have no good year the year before last. Folks trying to figure out why Russell married. Russell married to a female that clearly do not mind. Is he not on baby number 3? Is he not on baby number 3? Russell sit up here like, y'all, I got Sierra at the house. I ain't got to deal with this. And that was his mindset in 2022. I got Sierra at the house. I ain't got to deal with this. Russell, Sierra, I need you to put some clothes on, walk around the house.
I thought he already got that taken care of when he was in Denver. He got that taken care of. I mean, is she off the stage dressing provocative?
Bruh, Sierra, leave Russell alone. Leave Russell alone. Stop. Leave him alone. Let him focus.
Wait, hold up. Time out. Grand Madam is on fire tonight. May I say
find Lamar a pop star?
Woo! He said a pop star face turquoise music note. Hey, Grand Madam, she ain't gotta be alabaster, but it helps.
Watch this. I heard Tiana Taylor single.
Hey.
I ain't saying, I'm just saying. I heard she was single. And she a good girl. She a good girl. She a good girl.
Taylor?
She ain't that the one that was with old boy from the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Yeah, Shumpert.
Yeah, bro. He cheated on her and she took him back. She put that on for here, but she's really a nice young lady. I cannot make that up. I know I know where me and you was 10, 15 years ago in regards to the Byron. I know where me and you was. She's not Byron. She's not like that in real life. She's actually, I know it gonna say she a good girl. She a good girl. She one of them good ones. She loyal. She ain't check. You ain't never heard no Remy Ma scandals over there with her.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, there's a candidate, Grand Madam, right there. Have her, have Lamar and Tiana Taylor link up.
Wait.
If he ain't got 9 kids already.
Wait. So Mr. Ray Smith said we just gonna forget about the Browns. No, Mr. Smith, we're not forgetting about the Browns. It's just that y'all don't have nobody that's dating no singer. We got one. That's why I was talking to him about it.
And your man,
yeah.
I don't think he about to date no.
Yeah, I don't think your quarterback need to worry about a singer coming his way. No time
soon.
That's why we didn't talk about the Browns. We wouldn't have been talking about the Ravens either. But
he was slanging. He was slanging in the playoffs, though. He was slanging in the playoffs. I'm like that he trying to keep his job. He trying to keep his job. He was out there balling.
I ain't saying. I'm just saying. Well,
have I seen who? Lamar Jackson.
Have I seen who?
You know what? She ain't nothing but a Google what?
Go ahead and do that, big dog.
Let's see what she looking like. It's the second thing came up right after his contract and his mama.
Deshaun Watson. Have I seen his lady? Deshaun got a never mind.
Yo, wait a minute, Deshaun Watson. We might not want to talk about Deshaun Watson and women.
Hey, look here. I'm trying to make sure this, stuff still get monetized like it's supposed to. I don't want to necessarily upset nobody, so I don't.
And that's why.
Woo.
I kept it professional.
Woo. Listen, we're gonna be in here for a minute this evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, those of y'all that's rocking with me this evening, I told y'all I had a special guest. And my special guest is here. They actually arrived here earlier and everything like that. I just want to make sure that they ready, that they getting themselves prepared and everything like that before I introduce them to y'all and everything like that. And I hope y'all really do appreciate who our special guest is this evening. So y'all give me 1 second here. Hold on for 1 second. There, are you ready?
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, our special guest this evening. First of all, I'm gonna act like I'm Shannon Sharp in the Club Shay Shay, except I'm Theo B and this is the Groove Theory. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me see if I got this right. You are a talk show host in Alaska. Is that right? Is that right there?
Radio show host.
Radio show host. That's right, radio show host. And let me see if I got this right. You are also a member of an improv group. Is that correct as well?
Creative director of an improv group.
Creative director. And let me see if I got this right. You are a comic book historian as well.
I
mean, it is what it is. If
okay. If we're gonna go like that, proclaimed, but not by myself.
Okay. And you got your own YouTube channel.
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now, with all of that going on to the folks, the members of the Rock With Me Nation, Recast, Charlotte Black Panther Fan Group, Council of Wakanda, is there anything that I left out in regards to your resume, sir?
Husband and father.
Husband, father. You know what? That's probably the one you most proud of too. That's probably the one you most
yeah, you see me grinning ear to ear. Business owner.
Business owner. Listen,
yes.
You been on you. It ain't like this our first time talking to you, but we're gonna dive off into this thing because I don't think everybody know you. Like I know you better than some other folks know you, because me and you talk. But I don't think folk really. I think what folks get from you is that entertainment is this thing. If you're digging with a brother shoveling to pick something in my bucket, I got the salt and pepper goatee. I'm bald headed. I talk Black Panther and everything like that. And I tell folks, make it make sense. I felt like it's time for folks to get to know. The deeper side.
Ooh, are we doing it like that tonight, Theo?
Deeper side, yeah, the deeper side, yeah.
Okay. Well, my blunt went out, so I might have to relight that.
Yeah, I mean, like for real.
Okay. Well, you know what? You, sir, are about to be the author of something that no other content provider of your kind has ever been a part of before.
There it is.
I'm ready for the gauntlet. Go ahead, bring it. Whatever you got.
Okay. So first question, right? Let's get off up into this thing. So we understand, based on just our past few weeks, you and I interacting, you know quite a few people in the business. You've been humble with it. You've been real humble with it. Like I ain't trying to say nothing. But the last 2 times we've been on your channel, I know folks that interviewed some folks. You got Greg Burnham, you got Prof T. I'm curious as to who. I can't wait. I can't wait. Don't. I can't wait to see who you're gonna bring on there. Tell me, who's the first celebrity that's now celebrity, past celebrity, that you met prior to them becoming someone we knew?
The first one?
Mm-hmm.
The very first one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Famous when not famous. You said not famous?
Well, I'm saying they weren't famous at the time when you knew them, but they did their thing. We as a society came to know them.
Man, I could pinpoint it to a couple.
Okay.
I would say like around 88, 89. Again, being humble again. Your boy used to be in a rap group. And we were
not to be confused with UTFO. Not to be confused with UTFO.
Nah. We was the Shrewd Boys. It was something different.
Not the Rude Boys, but the Shrewd Boys.
Yeah, SH. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were doing a show at Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City, Missouri. A lot of folks know where that is. They actually had the Final Four there a couple times. Anyway, a not so known guy at the time by the name of Tech 9 happened to be in that very talent show. The Tech 9 I remember hearing rap is much different than the Tech 9 y'all hear in underground and on the albums and on these collabs. It took him a while, you know what I'm saying, to perfect his craft. And a lot of the people that we went to get music produced, he went to, like this cat named Icy Rock. But he went through, him and I think at the time he was with some cat named Don Juan, or this dude that called himself Don Juan. Don Juan wasn't his government name, but that's what he called himself. And they just, they kept doing what they did, and we went in another direction, and women kind of infiltrated that situation, and the brother headed out west. So when I got out west, it was like right around the time when everything in the Bay was starting to pop. Short was just getting out of the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got there because they was still selling the yellow tapes with the skull and crossbones on it. I think I still got one. I had to go dig it out, but yeah, it was a yellow tape and it had skull and crossbones on the front, and on the spine of it said "Dangerous Music," and it was a tape, a cassette tape. Okay, some people like what that is. You know that? Yeah, it was cassette tape. Drew Down. I mean, Drew Down. Drew Down is not the tallest human being in the world.
Well, look, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna act surprised. I'm quite sure. I'm pretty sure quite a few of us were surprised at how short Tom Cruise is. So I ain't gonna act like that.
But I mean, it's one thing. You know what I'm saying? You see him on the album, and it's like, in real life, that dude is little. And then he was in that movie, OG, Original Gangsters. And I mean, I get it. You got Jim Brown standing next to you. You're going to look real little. But he was standing next to Pam Grier, too. So,
I mean, that's no, I ain't finna act like that. That's Pam Grier. That's collard green and cornbread.
I'm saying, but she wasn't no tall woman.
No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that was that. I ended up living in this house with this cat named Joe Capers. And Joe Capers was an engineer. Joe Capers is also blind. But Joe Caper can play the hell out of a keyboard. Joe Caper can engineer a soundboard.
I ain't finna act like look. I'm not finna act like we don't know nobody blind that can't play no instrument. I'm not finna act like that.
I don't know what it is. I guess when you go blind, it's just like, okay, God say, okay, you can play an instrument now. You know what I'm saying?
It's way too many examples out there of blind brothers and sisters being able to play instruments better than us that can.
This brother is no exception, man. I mean, just super duper duper talented cat.
So let me ask you this question here. Because I'm gonna do this last one for the entertainers and everything like that, and I'm gonna come back where we just focus more so on you.
Okay.
The funniest interaction you had. We ain't got to drop names if you don't want to.
I will, because I challenge somebody to tell me I'm lying.
There it is. Then. The funniest interaction, or not necessarily interaction, but the funniest thing you personally observed when it comes to a celebrity. The funniest thing.
Funniest thing I observed? Danny Glover with his grandson.
Oh yeah, we got to hit this one.
Okay. And bro, I absolutely had no intentions whatsoever on running in to Danny Glover in Anchorage, Alaska, of all places. So
didn't they shoot a movie?
Exactly. Keep listening. Okay. I had gotten this a card from a friend of mine saying that a friend of hers was going to be talking on a product that she thought I should invest in. And I'm like, okay. And I go, and it's over in a hotel, right? Golden Lion Hotel is the name of the hotel. Okay. And I walk up in there, right? And this little boy meets me at the top of the steps. And you know how little kids about 5, 6 years old or so are doing little dances, and you know how they do, little kids do little dance things just because they got so much energy and they don't know what the hell to do with themselves. And this little boy run to the steps, and I'm coming up the steps, and he at the top of the steps, and he moving and shaking and all that. And he said, "Are you coming here to see my granddaddy?" And I said, "I don't know, son. Who's your granddaddy?" And he said, "My granddaddy named Danny Glover." Still more. And I'm
He
looking at
happy
this
that's his
little boy.
granddaddy, huh?
And it had to be because I'm like, what no little kid just randomly say Danny Glover? So I said, Danny Glover off in there selling noni juice. Danny Glover out here selling noni juice. So I went in there, man. You know me, I'm going to just come on. I walk up in there and I see him, and it's like, Danny looked tired. You know what I mean? He looked. Remind me to fish it up. I'll fish it up one day. Me and Danny Glover took a picture that day, and he just looked so tired, and I came up to him and I'm like, Mr. Glover, how you doing? And I said, I heard that you didn't do Lethal Weapon until you was almost 40 years old. And he was like, yeah. That sound about right. People at that, they humble, and I was in his face, man, just asking him all kind of questions. And what kind of method acting or character work did you do for Mister? Because I'm really curious. How did you get to be that mean? I mean, I know you ain't that mean. I'm looking at you right now. You cool as a fan, but how did you get that mean? Because you killed that. What kind of tips would you have for me? Because I act too, and I want to be a villain. Best advice I ever got.
Okay.
Just walk in there and act like you hate everybody.
Yeah. Just turn that switch off, huh? Just turn that switch off.
Somebody I like. Okay, gotta turn it off. Okay, we cool, but for the next 16 hours or so, I hate you.
I don't like you. That you know what? It's crazy. He gave you that advice, and that's sound advice, by the way. But we actually know that is what that is because Leonardo DiCaprio actually checked out while he was doing Django. So shout out to Danny Glover. Sharing is caring. Let's ask this question here, because you know. Clearly, you in the entertainment industry. Clearly, you've been
on the outskirts. On the outskirts.
Nah.
Outskirts. I mean, okay. I'm a couple of degrees removed. How about that?
I hear you, but this is my show. So, and you the guest.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm riding. You driving the Cadillac, bro. I'm just riding. Okay.
If we say you a celebrity, you's a celebrity. We treat you like one.
Today I'll be a celebrity then. I even got a cup and everything.
What I told you 2 years ago. So listen, clearly this is, I mean, at the end of the day, the reason why I say you're in the industry is because, and I'm not talking about being in the industry physically. I'm talking about this is where you at mentally. This is where your heart is and everything like that. And clearly it's been evident since before you probably had pubic hair. Not sorry. Question though. What was it? Understanding that you're interested in the entertainment industry, this is a career that you're probably thinking about pursuing, probably quite a few different directions. How did we get to the Navy?
How did we get to the Navy? A guy that I played high school football with. Mm-hmm. Okay. And as you might expect, in high school football, you feel with a lot of testosterone, so you got a lot of love to share. Mm-hmm. So This man comes to me and says, I see you're quite the ladies' man. You know where you could be and have all the ladies from all over the world?
That's dirty. They cheating.
Okay, stay with me. Where is that at, Greg? Not Greg Burnham, but this other guy's name is Greg too. The Navy.
So hold on. So wait. So the Navy came to you and their pitch was not serve your country, but go be a hoe for your country.
Basically, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the other part came after, you know what I mean? But initially, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where the hell's at? You know, that you pull
right.
up the door like that.
Forget we will defend this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. No, I'm gonna smash every female I can come across for this country, foreign and domestic.
Hey, you know what? But to the victor go the spoils. But anyway, yeah, that was the pitch, and plus, my mama had gave me. I had this whole thing, and I ain't just exaggerating. I had this for a while. But yeah. Wakanda School for Alternate Studies. You should go there. I got that ultimatum, single mother. Okay, baby boy, you got to make some moves. You got to make some moves. I don't care what you do. Go get your job, get your place to live, go to college, go to the military. But come September, and this is May, mind you.
Right.
You better have a mission to do something. So, I went in, talked to Greg a little bit. He like, hey, you can take this ASVAB. I took the ASVAB and I was like, I scored decent. He offered me, oh, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this, and you could do this.
And what did you choose to do?
Initially hospital corpsman.
Mm-hmm.
And, because my aptitude is more in the sciences and
so it's safe to say
that kind of thing. And I gotta, I ain't thrown off by blood.
Okay, so it's safe to say you know how to save a life, and in knowing how to save a life, you know how to end one too.
Oh yeah, the same pressure points you use to stop the flow of blood can make blood flow freely.
Okay, well, there it is then. So let's keep this going. Because I like this. So you're in the Navy, right? Now, okay. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get this one right because everybody I know that was either a rapper, singer, or dancer prior to them joining the military was still doing that while they were in the military. So what was the name of your group when you was in the military?
The Big City Brothers.
Y'all like, Theo, wait, no. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Anybody that was singing, rapping, dancing back in the 80s, just because we joined the military, I don't want y'all thinking we stopped doing that. No, we would get with some brothers, right, in front of our Foot Locker, in front of our wall locker, whatever, and we sitting up there practicing 5-part harmony. Or we sitting up there, somebody beatboxing and everything like that in the background or whatever. Yes, we making it do what it do.
Bruh, I do you one better. Okay. One of us was from Kansas City.
Right.
One of us was from Chicago.
Right.
One of us was from Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, y'all weren't playing.
So that's why we were calling ourselves the Big City Brothers.
Yeah.
And we would be in the forecastle of the ship while we were underway, and we had our drum machines and our turntables right there. You know what I'm saying? Doing stuff, spitting bars, freestyling, kicking it, wilding out. You know, that's how we pass the time. You know, when you was on the water.
Okay, so that's what was going on. So let me ask you this question right here. So, and how many years were you in the Navy?
6 years, 6 months, 21 days.
You know what? I think that's about the standard time for somebody who, when they joined the military, if they had any, if anybody joined the military and they had any mindset, any aspirations about being an entertainer, that 6-year time frame is about right, regardless of what was going on. They like, I'm out.
I gotta do some other stuff. I mean, career looks enticing because, you know, I got, you know, they threw the, when I was getting ready to leave, they throw the OCS thing up in your face and oh, you come out with a degree and you come out as a full lieutenant. And yeah, you ought to stay for 6 more years. Kiss my ass. I'm out. You know?
There it is. So
that's it.
Here we go. That was then, this is now. I think you and I have been now, and it's crazy, because we don't know how we met. we don't know how that occurred. And
online someplace.
We don't spend too much time thinking about it. It is what it is at the end of the day. So my question to you is this, because like I said, you're doing some amazing stuff. Thank you so much for the past 2 guests that you had on the show. That's why I felt like with what you've been doing with Greg Burnham and with Prof T, you need your flowers too. And so I wanted to make sure that we gave them.
I might be able to get D.
Huh?
I might be able to get D too.
I mean, if you can, you can. If you can't,
I mean, but D's a busy cat though. You know what I'm saying? He does radio too. And
watch this. Watch this. He's not the guest. We're not talking about him tonight. We're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is new to me, but go ahead. Go ahead.
We'll come back to him later on. Like I said, I want to make sure you got your flowers and everything like that because you have been busy. This question right here, like I said, we don't know how we met. We don't care. We don't spend time thinking about it. What came first? And I'm just real short answer. What came first, the radio or the YouTube?
The radio.
The radio. Okay. So, how long was it after the military? Was there a gap between the military and radio, or was it something where you?
Oh God, there was all kinds of stuff. I didn't stop smashing to try to get down in the industry. I linked up with some cats here, and we was doing things here, and I, you know, actually got some. Well, that was my second time getting something pressed.
Okay. What was the first time?
With the Shrew Boys.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on a record album when I was 17 years old.
See this is what I'm talking about, because we, you know, and I like this because how many times have we heard people say, stop, give up. It don't make no sense. Why y'all still pressing? So here it is, and you turn, and I don't even want to say this. I want to say it, but I don't want to say it because I know what it means for me. You turned 57 this year? The reason why I didn't want to say that, y'all, is because that means I turned 56. And I mean, while it is a good thing to get older, it is. I would rather age. I would. Damn. He 3 years from 6-0. That means I'm 4. Damn. Like, what? This is not what we was thinking when we were teenagers. Nobody was thinking 50 nothing. So damn, it's a blessing to have you here. I want to ask you this question. What do you find more joy in doing today? Because you said the radio came first, and I can imagine where that would be a natural love. You get to play music on the radio station. I have been on that radio station. Y'all, if y'all haven't checked out Daryl hosting the show on Wednesdays, y'all missing something. They go back, they give you a little bit of new school, they're gonna give you some old school, and they're gonna talk about some up-to-date social
topics.
So if you have not checked that out, y'all make sure y'all ask my brother what the link is and everything like that. He'll let y'all know. Y'all go check him out on Wednesdays and everything like that.
I put it in the chat. I put it.
Thank you so much, please, and thank you. My question to you is, what? I don't want to say it like this because I don't want to get you in trouble. What puts a smile on your face more? Because we saying both of them.
Is there a comparison?
Telling YouTube, we telling radio. Both of y'all put a smile on his face. Both of y'all put a smile on his face. We just asking him which one makes him smile more. So don't take it personal. Go ahead.
Between
a
smile.
Yeah, I'm saying a smile. I'm choosing my words carefully.
Well, now, if we talking about something I love that puts a smile on my face, honestly,
makes me feel good. Yeah,
poetry.
You're not doing that on your channel though.
No, but there are poems I have done in videos. But because everybody was so focused on the video, they wasn't focused on the poetry.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here we have it. He's not just, actually, it's not that big of a stretch. Rappers are poets at the end of the day. So here we have Mr.
Public poet.
See what I'm saying? But he don't want to be interviewed. Can you bring that back, please? Can you bring that back to the camera, please? Can you bring it back to the camera? Please and thank you. What is it called? Slow burn.
Deep freeze.
Where could people find that at?
Amazon.
Now you know what? I ain't trying to be funny. Me and you talk. We talk a lot. We chop it up. We do. Now, I don't want to tell folk that you ain't ever told me that you had a book of poems. Because I low-key want to say, to a degree, I believe it. I believe you didn't tell me that. But you know what?
Have on a live.
You have. But see this thing right here, young. See,
yeah, that ain't my first time pulling that out. I pulled
me and you both. Me and you both humble. But say, if you know me, grow me, and sharing is caring. I need you to put that link in the comment section so folk can go support your dream. If you know me, grow me, sharing is caring. This is what the Rock with the Nation is all about. You sitting over here, you a daggum poet. Man, no, go get your coins. Everybody else get their coins. Both be talking about stuff, link up to the show.
Hang on. Here's the thing.
He got a thing.
You ever been in like a phase and in all your energy and all your everything, every fiber of your being was in that, and that's what you were doing? Well, at the time when I wrote this book, I was in church. I was in church a lot. I was actually an usher at the church. I was on the usher board. And through that association was how I got to meet Denise Matthews, aka Vanity. God rest her soul. She, came to the church, and she's like good friends with the pastor, and I'm getting away from what I was talking about, ain't I? See, blunts will do that to you. But
hey, listen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's
more
Friday.
coffee.
We vibing. Bring what you drink, bring what you smoke. Don't bring no gavel, because we're not judging nobody this evening. Let that man be great.
But the book, I was already in the process of writing. And life experiences, things I'd been through, done, just kind of told through the lens of poetry.
Okay.
And that's what that was. I've got a couple others that I wrote too that were, about other things. But
I think it's fair. I think it's a disservice to the Rock With Me Nation that you have not shared that link. I think that link should be on your YouTube profile. I think that link should be on your videos, your YouTube videos going forward. And just let that passive income be what that's going to be. And I think you need to promote that video at the end of every video. Like, I think that's what that is. Because that's what everybody wants to do. You got a book. You got a book. Like, make it do what it do. Like, you got a book.
A meeting vanity story is all gravy. So are we saying we want to hear that story? Is that I'm not 100? Because I got a few funny vanity stories. Oh my goodness, I can regale you with some vanity stories.
Give us your give us one. Give us a funny a vanity story. That's funny.
Real quick, how I met her. Okay.
Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. Some of y'all don't know who Vanity is. I don't know why.
You gonna throw a picture?
No, I don't have that capability.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But
it be what it be. Anyway, I say like 99% of the people in this chat know who Denise Matthews is, know who Vanity is. Okay, she's a model, she's Prince's girlfriend, she's an actress, she's a singer, kind of. And been through a lot. She been through a whole lot. The woman got a journey. She got a story that she was telling before she passed. And I mean, this woman was operating with one kidney at one point in her life, and was just ripping and running, was all over the place still. But anyways, the way I met her, she was a special guest at the church, and they had her sitting right there on the front row where the pastor usually sit. And she was sitting there, and I kept looking, and I'm like, that look like, you know how you had that look? That look like, is that? Oh my goodness. And I was distracted. I kept looking, and she looked up, and we looked dead in, just right in my face. And I'm like, and she went, and I'm like, oh snap, Vanity telling me to come here. And I left my post and I went over there. And I linked over there to her. You know what she said to me, Theo?
What'd she say, B-Dog?
I didn't want nothing. I just wanted to see if you'd come.
We can't say that in church. we can't talk like that in church.
Bruh, no. I'm like, did Vanity just bump me? Did she just bump me? Next thing I know, right? She knows what she do then. And at the time, I got this little like entertainment group going, and we putting on this monthly show at the church, right? And then, I got the idea, I used to write plays at one point. I want to write plays. I'm going to write plays. So I wrote a couple plays, collaborated with people, did plays, did 3-4 plays. So they decided, oh, these are so nice, we want to share them with all the anchors. So, they rented out, this big arena for us to do this play in. And they said, we're going to send you up some special assistants to help with the auditions and all of this. Guess who it was?
I ain't going to do it. It's Vanity. I'm just going to say it was Vanity.
It was Vanity. Right. So guess who they sent to the hotel to pick her up?
You.
Boy, oh boy. So Vanity, when she ain't ready to be pretty, is a different woman than Vanity just coming out of her hotel room. Had on some slides, long coat all the way down, had a wrap on her head, and just kind of, like they slide their feet. I'm like, and I'm looking, like, this is not the same woman that I seen. What is going on with this woman? What I did not know, see, you're on the outside looking in, you don't know. What I did not know, she had just had dialysis. Okay, so that leaves you a little weak, a little tired.
Right.
So, I got out, do what a gentleman supposed to do, open the car door, you know, get her in, right? And we headed over to the auditorium, right? And we drive by this crackhead. Now, how did I know it was a crackhead? Because this woman had on high heels, a mini skirt, and a crop top in the middle of February. Just walking. Now, those of us that's OGs and old school, we know what that is. We know what that is. So I just kept driving. And all of a sudden, Denise peps up and slaps me on my shoulder. Are we just gonna leave that lady on the street to walk? We can't leave her there like that. We have to go back and get her. Hey, Theo. I look at Vanity, Vanity look at me. I look at Vanity, Vanity look at me. I said, Miss Matthews, if I turn this car around, you talking to her. And she said, okay, no problem. Whip that joke around. We come right back up the street, and she was on Vanity's side when we coming back up the street. So I put that window down. She stuck her head out the window. She said, sweetheart, do you need a ride? Do you need to get away from someone? Are you okay? Old girl walked back over to the car. She leaned, you know how you lean on somebody, and she leaned in the car and looked at me and looked at Vanity and said, I'm cool, and kept walking. Know my neighborhood, Miss Matthews. I know my neighborhood. Now, when I tell you crackhead Angela don't need nothing, crackhead Angela don't need nothing.
She don't need nothing. Look, let's do this right here. Because like I said, we talk about you celebrating everything like that. Comics you find yourself interested in today. Let's do it like this. Did you I'm being rhetorical because I know you did. The new X-Men titles. Are you excited?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You
just sprung that left ear. Me and Daryl do this. I gotta break.
Which X-Men titles are you talking about specifically?
We gotta bring it back home.
We got Ultimate X-Men coming out too.
Yeah, we gotta bring. Well, what I'm talking about? No, I'm not talking about Ultimate X-Men.
Yeah, cause I like okay. Anyway.
Well, you know what? Before we get to that, before we get to the X-Men titles, you may or may not be checking for once we get done with Blood Hunt.
Oh, hang on.
How do you feel about? Yeah.
I'm ready to talk now.
Okay. See. I got it too. How do you feel about the Krakoan era coming to an end?
Honestly, bittersweet. Because in the one sense, it was the answer to the persecution, at least in the comics, or it was supposed to be. And for a brief time it was, but when they weren't being bothered by humans, there was internal strife.
Right.
So I don't know. I guess that eventually would have been worked out. What are they going? They're going to go back to? Where can they go from there? I'm so curious. What's going to be a more interesting read? Going beyond the Krakoa and Araco and all of that, how can you go beyond that?
From what they've been talking about, and just picking it up from various sources here and there, they're scattered out. Once again, they're hated and persecuted by humans. We're gonna retread that story, but they're scattered out. scattered across the world. They don't have a central headquarters per se. Cyclops team is going to be in Alaska. Rogues team is going to be in New Orleans, and Emma's team, I think they're going to be in New York or something like
Probably because her and Tony Stark.
Yeah, they're going to be somewhere like that. I've heard different people speak differently about the team. Of course, the team they have no problem with is the New Orleans team. The team is crazy. The team that they have no problem with is the team that colored folk got a problem with. It's the team that's in New Orleans. Because it's like, how you gotta, and I forget, I think Kamoyo said it. How you is definitely somebody on Twitter said it. How do you have an X-Men team in New Orleans bereft of any kind? But the folks that don't have an issue with that team, they got an issue with the other two teams. And they're using those catchphrases, those catchwords like diversity and woke. If there ain't nothing, if I'm gonna say this one more time, because we taking black back in 2024. If the issue has nothing to do with black folks, the word woke is inappropriate. You're using the wrong phrase. Get your own damn word to describe what you got going on. Stop taking me and mine stuff. Thank you. This has been a public service announcement from WGTB Boot City Radio. Back to our original program.
Did we ever talk about or discuss where the word cowboy comes from?
Entertainment, ladies and gentlemen, is the real thing. So this is the part of the show where I step back. I step back, being the host that I am. My brother takes the floor, and I just sit back like this right here.
Do we know that the word, and I'll tell you why I'm talking about it. The term cowboy was a term used to describe African-American cowboys. But because, like what we do, anytime anybody give us apples, we made applesauce out of it. We took cowboy and ran with it. And with people seeing how gangster cowboys was and all the stuff cowboys did on both sides of the law, maybe we'll start calling ourselves cowboys now. Now, I say all of that to say they don't want it till it's cool. When it's cool, they down with it. Now, let us not forget the purpose and the genesis of the X-Men in the first place. Why is there an X-Men comic book in the first damn place? And for sounding a little bit old school, I mean, it is what it is. There was strife going on in this country at the time involving us and them. Okay, now there's a lot of people that might go back and forth, including Chris Claremont, and I covered that in a video, that the struggle going on in America between, let's just call it civil rights, was not the basis for the X-Men.
You know what? If I could interject, you know, I've heard YouTubers.
Chris Claremont himself says that.
I've heard Chris Claremont YouTubers come out, black YouTubers come out and say there's no evidence, you know, there's absolutely no proof whatsoever. And you know what? Fine. Here's what I be wanting people to think about. Like, shut up for a second. Just shut up for a second. Don't want to be the person that's got the biggest following. don't want to be the loudest voice in the damn room, don't want to be the most angry person, to be the passionate. Just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up and think. Because if you're one of those black people that have accused people of taking stuff from black folks and not giving them credit, I need you to park your behind right there in that parking lot. Don't move. So I got two men, two of them. They comic book writers. They want to come up with some superheroes. Okay, fine. I get what Stan Lee. There's only so many times you can say a superhero then accidentally came across this power set. So I got some mutants. But if you're a critical thinking person, why does the average human in comics have an issue with somebody who has superhuman abilities just because they were born with them? It makes no damn sense. You know what else makes no damn sense? Having an issue with somebody who has different skin complexion than you do. They both stupid as hell. Because you don't have an issue with the problem with the person who looked like you. Just like in the comics, they don't have a problem with the person who was born human. What's the difference between Rogue and Captain America? None. What is the difference between Cyclops and Wonder Man? Nothing. What is the damn difference between Forge and Tony Stark? Not a damn thing. The fact that you gave me a Spider-Man comic book with Nightcrawler as the damn Spider-Man tells me every damn thing I need to know. So, and I apologize, brother. I apologize. So while you want to get on your soapbox, pop your collar, and proclaim to the world that the X-Men have nothing to do with the civil rights movement, I'm going to ask your ass a stupid ass question. Well, where did they get the idea for the X-Men's point of, watch this, their story arc in the 60s? Because that ain't got a damn thing to do with just being a superhero. It don't. So y'all kill me when y'all say stuff like, just like, watch this. We want to sit up here and say the Black Panther Party wasn't based on T'Challa. And I get it. He was sitting out there first before the Black Panther Party. But here's what we act like. Once again, because we humans, we act like one of them cats didn't see that damn comic and say, hey, man, I got the perfect name. Hell no, we Black Panthers. We act like that. How? When we read comics to this damn day. How? When we equate social issues to current comics. Forget what took place in the 60s. We do that today, don't we? So when y'all say stuff like that, and I'm talking to y'all, I really want y'all to shut the hell up. Because you only talking like that, and I know what it is. You're trying to appeal to a certain demographic. Well, if you don't know by now, once that demographic don't have any use for you, please ask Jonathan Majors. Please ask old boy who was the showrunner for X-Men 97. Once they done with you, bro, they toss you off to the side. That's what that is. So all this trying to look good for somebody else, worry about yours. I ain't saying, I'm just saying.
They prepping the new one anyway. Quiet is kept. Don't they know one male black celebrity superstar at a time? When in history have there ever been 2 or 3 black male superstars? There's not. You have to monitor us. They have to keep that eye. Have to keep that eye on us. Have to keep the crosshairs on. Let me stop.
Mr. Martin has, we love Stan, but X-Men was a clear swipe of Doom Patrol. I can get it being the inspiration, but watch this. It was a reason why Doom Patrol was looked at as freaks. Robot Man, Negative Man, Elastigirl. Right. Damn near everybody in the X-Men look human. No, damn near all of them look human. That first 5.
Other than the wings, yeah.
That first 5, there was nothing about that. And mind you, the Doom Patrol faced persecution in and out of costume. The X-Men, As soon as they went out and told the world they was X-Men, that's when folks didn't like them. They go put regular clothes on, no problem. X-Men, problem. Regular clothes, no problem. So, I mean, but I get it. I get your point, Mr. Martin, and everything like that. What I'm looking for is the origin of the fear. The fear for the Doom Patrol makes sense. The fear for the X-Men makes none. It makes absolute, and that's the problem. They've been telling that damn story since the 60s. It ain't moved forward yet. The Krakoan era, I don't know how you go backwards, but they finna do it. I don't think it's gonna work, but hey, I don't think it's gonna work.
And that's where I'm at, Kamoyo. I mean, I get it. I get it. If Claremont says it, then it's got to be the truth because Claremont is like the X-Men demigod. But there's too much to the contrary.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, who is Chris Claremont? That ain't Stan Lee. That ain't Jack Kirby. Who the hell is he? That's a dude that came on board. Yeah, I get it. Giant size X-Men 1. I appreciate it and everything like that. But as a brother, I'm sitting up here trying to figure out why you was never trying to, and don't think we don't know you part of that reason why that sister ain't with that brother. So yeah, we take what you say, Mr. Claremont, with a grain of salt. We like you as a writer, but we understand you got your own agendas to push. Speaking of agendas, Mr. Martin says, my issue was Marvel was supposed to be so woke, yet never gave black heroes upper tier power sets till about 20 years into their existence. The reason why I highlighted that comment, D-Real, is because when we look at the 3 titles that they are announcing first, no Sunspot, no Gentle. Of course, Aurora is going to have her own comic book. No Darwin, no Sync, no Frenzy, no Bishop, no Tempo. I want to say Temper is probably the only black character, and she's on Cyclops' team. My question to you is does that matter to you?
Well, as we are often want to say, if you don't give it to us, we can go somewhere else and get it, or we can create our own. That is where all the power is. Now, ask me who the most powerful black superhero I ever saw in a comic book was.
Drop it to us, big dog. Drop it to us.
Character by the name of Divinity. Just for grins and giggles, anybody in the chat, do we know who Divinity is?
She in Marvel, right?
No.
Come on, big dog. Drop that knowledge. Edutainment is his thing. Now,
Divinity is published by the Valiant comic book title. Remember Valiant?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when Image and Valiant had that crossover back in the 90s? Yeah. Paul Martin knows. Yeah, Black Cosmonaut. Basically, he's God. You know, gets exposed to cosmic rays. He don't turn into rock. He don't stretch. He don't catch fire. He becomes literally like a god. So other than catching him unawares, there really ain't no way you can harm him or stop him.
Right. Okay.
So why do we not hear more about a character like this?
That's a great question. That's great. And first of all, thank you so much for bringing Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer. Thank you so much. That is on my pull list. They make sure I have it every week and everything like that. I have not started reading it because I want to make sure I get the first few issues that I missed.
Hey, I noticed the views went up on my videos.
Hey man, so, you making it.
Thank y'all for watching and reading.
Listen, we thank you, and one of the reasons, like I said, I lean on you and Mr. Ray Smith for a ton of knowledge and everything like that. So the reason why I want to know how you felt about the X-Men titles, you did start reading before I did. You are an X-Men fan. We're not gonna act like that, but I think what folks forget, or don't take into consideration is that when you've been reading comic books for so long, as a person of color, a black person, you get worn out. I know I did, so I don't want to speak for you. I'm worn out of reading stories about characters that don't look like me. Like I done spent my money on that. You know, I like Cyclops, so it's not one of those things as far as I'm concerned in being a racist or a bigot. I just want to see more of me, and I've spent enough time, enough money on seeing other folk. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, as far back as I can remember, it's always been like, damn, I guess I could describe it as a thirst. You know what I'm saying? To see us, you know, because I don't know when it dawned on you, but maybe like 2-3 years into reading comic books. So I couldn't have been no more than like 10, 9. You know, I'm saying to myself, where are the black people at? Where are they? Just do we just not exist? And I mean, what are the odds if all these people getting superpowers, ain't no Negroes getting superpowers, you know? And so then came Luke Cage. Oh, all right, they gave us one. Okay, all right, I'm with it. I'm gonna get all of this. You know what I'm saying? Then they gave us Black Lightning. Oh, there's another one. They gave us one. I'm gonna get all of this. You know, and then Falcon was palling around with Captain America. Oh, another one. I'm a kid, you know. And so I would start aiming and looking and searching where they at, you know. And until, you know, a lot of independent writers came out and started providing us with these. Yeah, somebody said Deathlock. Yeah, but it didn't really dawn on me. You know, I was more of a Cyborg fan than Deathlock. They both needed some clothes, in my opinion. But
you know how I feel about both of them.
Saying? Because if it's a robot, you know what I'm saying? Ain't you need? And I noticed, like, in more recent issues, they kind of putting clothes on Cyborg now. So it's like, all right, somebody was listening. Finally, okay, all right. But for the most part, man, I'll never stop wanting to see people who look like me in comic books in more than a damn cameo. I mean, just, man, I don't want Milestone. That shit was like a dream come true, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just all us and all about us, and it was written by us. You know, it was McDuffie and Dennis Cowan drawing and Mark Bright, and it was just all of them together collabing, and they just built this whole universe, and it was us. You know what I mean? And so it was like, that's beautiful, man. And we need more of that. Why is Milestone just the only one? You know, don't Marvel and DC always follow each other's suit? You know, we got a big cross comic event, then DC got to have a big cross comic event. We do something over here at Marvel, and then DC do something the same exact thing, or vice versa. I was talking to you about it before when they had Deceased. You know what I'm saying? Just recently, before that, we were doing Marvel Zombies, right? Okay, absolutely. And then they had DC versus vampires, and, you know, nice segue.
You know, yeah, I'm gonna get on that because that is a nice segue. You know, one of the things that I found interesting in regards to the talks that we've been having, I know I've mentioned it, I've said it, and I don't think it's receptive. I don't think they're as receptive to it. And I'm gonna say it again here, and I'm hoping that it's received from the creators the way comic book creators, black comic book creators, the way it should be. I know I mentioned it in passing. I know somebody said something about, well, you can buy it yourself. Well, okay, yeah, I can buy your comic. I can. But now, why am I buying your comic book as a fan, or am I buying your comic book as a reviewer? I.e., somebody that's going to promote your book. Now, stop me when I'm wrong. Disagree. This is not a right or wrong. This is just my opinion. You're gonna be hard pressed to get me to spend $20 on your book, because I'm not just buying your book as a fan. I'm buying your book to review it for the channel. your book ain't guaranteed to give me them $20 back. It's not. But what me reviewing your book does do is it gets your book out to a broader audience, because not everybody is going on Google checking for your book. I'm of the mindset it's more people viewing stuff on YouTube as opposed to just looking for Black comic book writers and then going to their webpage and then ordering, because them books ain't cheap on your site. So you got somebody going in on a blind site hoping that your name recognition alone is enough to get them to purchase the book along with the artwork. I don't necessarily know if we're doing ourselves any justice like that. I understand it, because every dollar counts, but every dollar counts. Word of mouth, well, hell, last I checked, that's how big businesses stay in business. Word of mouth keeps them in business. Word of mouth can kill their business. Word of mouth. I'm of the mindset right now, our Black creators, comic book writers, don't have enough word of mouth. How do you feel about
that? I think it boils down to the circles that we operate in. Cause like, I don't just like talk to Greg or interviews, you know, I like talk to Greg, you know, and the trend is about having, it seems like it's about having a network around you, not dissimilar to what we have with the Rock With Me Nation. And it's just a matter of having that group of people show up at your events, you know, show up and participate, show up and, you know, help you build your brand.
Build a brand.
But the thing about it, there's sales. You know what I mean? There's sales. There's a sale over here that only fools with Godhood comics. There's a sale over here that only fools with Concrete comics. There's a sale over here that only fools with Kingwood comics, you know, and there needs to be a central dude to bring all of them together, if for nothing else, for purposes of distribution.
Right. Thank you. That's what I was looking at. I
it will make it easier for them too.
I think, you know, and this is not me saying people that haven't been in the military think any differently. I just know in the military, if it's a problem, we're trying to solve it. Like
that part. Why am I sitting around talking about what's broke and why it's broke? Damn that. Let's fix that. We got things to do.
Like that ain't our mindset. We're not gonna sit up and be like, we're not gonna keep asking the questions why we don't have Black representation when it comes to superheroes. No, we low-key trying to let me stop saying that. We're simultaneously asking the question and trying to figure out the answer at the same time. It's not like so we're always trying to, and if anybody wants to know, it's why I said I hope it's received the way it is. To Daryl's point, we need to be supporting each other. Like that's what that is at the end of the day. Like, and I know people like with Theo, you doing this and you doing that. I'm doing this and I'm doing that because I know this works. I know that works. Like Daryl gotta have some other type of representation other than just the Black representation to move them numbers. And we got to make sure we know what we're talking about. So understand, I still believe in spending money for mine. Would love to go above and beyond and spend money for mine, but we got to make it do what it do, because me and Daryl are not trying to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of our life. But segue though, because you did do that. Blood Hunt. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? Jed McKay and Pepe Larraz. Oh my goodness gracious.
It's looking pretty sharp.
I'm not buying all this.
No, I already told you. We not doing that. We gonna get what you say, Theo? Get what you like.
Get what you now. Let me just go ahead and break this out for y'all. So me and D are gonna switch up. I'm gonna read the first one. He gonna read the second one. So this is the complete blood hunt checklist. This is why me and D real not doing this. Blood hunt issues 1 through 5.
Blood hunt red band 1 through 5.
Amazing Spider-Man blood hunt 1 through 3.
Black Panther blood hunt 1 through 3.
Now I can tell you, me and D gonna get that.
We're gonna get that one. We're gonna get that one. Yeah,
I can tell you right now.
We're gonna pick that up.
So we got blood hunt 1 through 5. We're gonna get that. That's 5 comics. We're gonna get Black Panther blood hunt 1 through 3. That's a done deal. That's a done deal.
I'm gonna get the red band because I want to see the gore. I'm getting the red band.
You know what? Yeah. For real. We grown over here. And speaking of grown, we gonna show you how grown we is over here with some action figure stuff as soon as we get done with this one. So, who is my turn? Yeah, Blood Hunters 1 through 4.
Is that where you left off? Okay.
Yeah.
Dracula Blood Hunt 1 through 3.
Hulk, yes, Hulk Blood Hunt 1. Just one issue. That's all he needs. Hulk.
Midnight Suns Blood Hunt 1 through 3.
Might have to jump on that one. Strange Academy Blood Hunt 1 through 3.
Union Jack the Ripper. Interesting. Blood Hunt 1 through 3.
That title for real do sound interesting.
Yeah.
For real. Werewolf by Night Blood Hunt 1 issue. Just one.
Wolverine. You knew he was coming up. Blood Hunt 1 through 4.
X-Men Blood Hunt Jubilee 1 issue. Jubilee says she in and out. She don't even need all that.
X-Men Blood Hunt Laura Kinney the Wolverine. She only need 1 too.
Come on, somebody. X-Men Blood Hunt Magic. She only need 1. Just one.
X-Men. A lot of X-Men. Blood Hunt Psylocke. Only 1.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of X-Men. Amazing Spider-Man number 49. It's a Blood Hunt tie-in.
Avengers 14 through 16. Another tie-in, which I may get because I collect Avengers anyway.
Yeah, we collect Avengers, so that's on the list. Doctor Strange 15 through 17. It's a tie-in. It's a Blood Hunt tie-in.
Fantastic Four 21-22 tie-in.
Miles Morales Spider-Man 21 and 22 tie-in.
Vengeance of the Moon Knight 5 through 7 tie-in.
Venom 33 and 34 tie-in.
Now, if you were keeping track, how many comic books do you have to collect to have the complete Blood Hood collection? My answer, 10 at the most.
Come on, somebody. let me go back down. I'm gonna go back down the list. I'm gonna tell y'all pretty much what me and D real looking at.
Maybe
Blood Hunt 1 through 5.
Yeah.
Blood Hunt Red Band. That's the grown gory edition. Like, it's not censored. We getting that.
That one.
Black Panther Blood Hunt 1 through 3.
That's 8 comics.
Okay. I don't know. That Blood Hunters look like it might be interesting. I'm gonna see what's going on with that. But so we kind of iffy on Blood Hunt, but Union Jack the Ripper Blood Hunt, that looked like it could be kind of interesting. But I think me and I know Avengers 14 and 16 because we collect them.
That's 10. That's 10.
We done.
Already, man. All the rest of that, that is fanfare. That is.
Wait, let me ask you the question. Are you gonna get anything?
That tie-in is icing.
Are you gonna get the Midnight Suns 1 through 3?
Man, it depends. It depends.
Well, in essence, my brother just told you 10 to 13 comics. That's the most we getting.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, you already got me, you know, with the story. You know what I mean? Because I was like, okay, this just because you know it's documented. I was like, I ain't no huge fan right now. I'm gonna get the Black Panther, and that probably be about it. But then you know what I'm saying? I went to the LCS and I picked this up.
Yes.
And I started reading it.
Yes.
And I found I could not put it down.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so I was like, okay, I might have to retract that statement.
Yes. 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 And shout out to all the writers that are going to be making it do what it do. We definitely. I'm looking forward to it, Daryl. But now see here, there's the thing. Me and Daryl spend our money on a lot of stuff, so we can't. We not that this we can't. We're not going to do that anyway. Because we wouldn't. Daryl, can I ask you a question, man?
I thought I was the star.
You are the star. You are the star. You are the star.
Twinkle, twinkle, baby. What's up?
Have you ever had it where your action figure collection just starts getting away from you? Where stuff is just damn near all over the damn place. What do? Have you ever had that happen? And if you have, what do you do? Because I'm like, at this point in time, damn.
Well, here's the thing. It's kind of thawing out here now. So I can now make a path to the shed in the backyard. In the shed, I have cases and cases and cases and cases of empty boxes. I also have cases and cases and cases of action figures. It's kind of like the action figure annex, if you will. Some of those I can't get at because I pull out what I'm gonna, you know, I think I'm gonna use for the winter, because once it snow and the snow get about, you know, maybe like 24, 25 inches out in the backyard, ain't nobody walking out there no more. So, you know, just kind of leave that out there. But then once it thaws out like it is now, it's enough to where you can cross back over there and open the shed up and get stuff out, put stuff back in. So that's some. And then others, like right here, right in front of me, I'm looking, I got like drawers on top of drawers, those little plastic drawers that you use for like sewing kits and things like that. I got wide ones that they like sit like maybe like a dresser drawer almost in size. Ain't full of nothing but action figures. Some of them are boxed, but then I got others that I have in Ziploc bags, and I was just getting ready to recatalog them because like you said, I got too much stuff in one drawer, and it's just like, okay, this is just a mess. This is just a quagmire. I've got to take control of this situation. Hey, you know what? You know what? No. Real spill. You know what? Don't take this the wrong way.
No,
that ain't shit.
Okay, listen, I didn't know. Take it the wrong way. How?
I had that cleaned up in like 10 minutes, bro. Look here, bro. I got a whole computer screen. If I could pick this joke up and turn it around, you'd be like, "Damn, D, I feel sorry for you, bro." You know, because man, literally, I don't know what to do with some of it, so I'm just putting it in Ziploc bags, and I'm like, "Okay, we'll get a place for you. I promise, we'll find a place to put you."
Bro, I'm sitting up here like, I'm like, and it's like,
hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. When my wife come through and here and stick her head in the door, all she do is shake her head, man. All she do is shake her head, because she and then he ain't never gonna find her. He ain't never gonna find nowhere to put all that.
Let's do it. Look, we could talk about that all day long, and I'm talking to the Rock Wibin Nation because it really is a depressing sight. But what I'm getting ready to do right now is bring something to y'all, and I'm gonna bring only 2 of them to y'all because I want to make sure we still get monetized for this particular channel. So shout out to Metaverse Customs. Shout out to Metaverse Customs. I told y'all I was rocking with him, hit him up, linked up with him, rock with me nation and everything like that. And man, oh man,
Get to the
man,
breakfasts.
man. Listen, I sent the pics out. My brother D Real seen the pic. Mr. Ray Smith seen the pic and everything like that. Listen, what I'm getting ready to show y'all right now, I'm gonna show y'all two of them. He sent me. I ordered 4. He sent 7. Here's I'm gonna show the one. Huh?
Got some good advice here, I guess, from Kamoyo here as far as storage.
Oh yeah. Had that up there, absolutely. What I got right here, if you have the She-Hulk, Marvel Legends She-Hulk with the ripped jeans, either the gray one or the green one, what I'm getting ready to show you right now moves the needles. Now, these aren't painted at all. Get your collective minds out the gutter. This is for action figure collectors. And I'm showing these because these actually look less risque than the other ones.
I might have to. Oh, okay. Okay, that. So nervous, can't hold on to him. Hey, Theo, can I see the bottom of that? Try a pencil.
Nope. That ain't gonna work.
A sharpened pencil? Boom. There you go. There you go. There you go.
This is the sculpt for the gray She-Hulk. As you can see right here, we're bringing it in. You can see where the white t-shirt is there. That's why I got that.
Dope. That's dope.
And then as you can see here, we got the green one. For the green She-Hulk. Got that right there. You can see the t-shirt material. That's what that is. So I will be painting that. I got that. Now, Frenzy.
Rack them up.
Rack them up. Frenzy. I'm going to be using the Power Princess action figure for Frenzy. Here's what he said. Now, I asked him, I said, because damn, no, yeah, She-Hulk got her own thing going on. So the She-Hulk body sculpt's not gonna fit with Frenzy. And I thought I'm gonna say fit with Power Princess. And I thought the other sculpts, I'm not gonna, you'll have to hit me up, DM me and everything like that. I'll show you them other sculpts there. YouTube might have a problem with it, and I ain't trying to get dinged for it. But I would have thought one of those other sculpts would have fit with Power Princess. He said no, she has a specific sculpt. So he's going to make that for me and get that to me. He's going to ship it out in about 10 to 14 days. So we should have that, and we'll be able to go ahead and make it do what it do with our, come on, yo, with our female action figure. Now, it's crazy y'all say that. It's crazy y'all say that. Because, hold on, D. So you see this right here?
Yes.
I'm gonna do it like this because I'm gonna turn the back to it. I had no idea. There is a difference.
I'll bet.
No, but you know that Rogue action figure is supposed to be. Nah.
Yeah, nah. They did Rogue a disservice cinematically, boy. Boy.
Nah, what I'm saying is like not even, bruh. Not even like
I've seen it.
Oh,
that's one of the things. That's one of the things the X-Men stands was complaining about with X-Men 97. They took away Rogue's cakes.
Yeah, but that ain't where I'm going. What I'm saying is I'm looking at the action figure, that ain't cartoon. That Rogue action figure that I just showed you, that's Marvel's thick action, the Legends, that's Hasbro Legends thick version. Like, this is the thick version.
Oh, like the Spider Woman?
Yeah, it's the thick version. And I'm telling you,
that body been used though, bro. It have. I'm
what
certain of
I'm trying to what I'm saying, this the thick body. There. I thought, okay, I'm gonna say it like this because I'm beating around the bush.
He's pretty.
Yeah, but okay.
Pretty thicky, Ricardo. Pretty thicky, Ricardo.
He got the upper torso bigger than this. That's all I'm saying.
Why would you need a torso that? Okay, you know what?
That's what I was trying to say. I was trying to say it without saying it like
Lady Death, Angela. I can think of a few that, you know, Wonder Woman. Supposed to be anyway.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. I was like,
that's the word we're looking for. Voluptuous.
I ain't like, even okay, ain't no female Marvel legend
is another word.
Yeah, ain't no female Marvel legend got what he sent me, is what I'm saying. And I didn't know that was the case. I didn't know that was the case. I thought I was just buying something for some females that were smaller than what they were supposed to be. No, that's bigger than everybody. It's bigger than everybody.
Yeah, I would wanna do a Power Girl.
Oh, well, hold on. All I'm gonna say is this one right here, this is the Power Girl. I did order a Power Girl sculpt. This is the Power Girl sculpt. I did order it. I'm not turning it around for obvious reasons, but it is the Power Girl upper torso. It is. Because I was going to use this for Frenzy. This is the one actually that he's got to customize and make bigger for Frenzy. The Power Girl torso, upper torso.
Yeah, I would even go so far as to try to give Frenzy in a 7-inch figure somehow.
Well, no, that power, you got Power Princess, right? She's not small. That's the right height.
Okay.
That's the right.
She's a big one.
Shout out to Diana Dotto, because what I was going to do initially was just get one of the thicker Marvel Legends women and call her today. She like, no, the action figure you get has got to be the same size as She-Hulk. I was like, and when you go look at Joanna Cargo, you go look at her height, she's 6'11". So I was like, okay, that makes sense. So when they dropped Power Princess, I was like, okay, that's it right there. That's the right one right there. So you got the right, because they said Joanna then went toe-to-toe with Jennifer. So that's right. That's the right, that bruh, boy, look, he got me. In essence, what we're saying to y'all is we take action figures seriously over here. So much so to the point we look off into the future. Y'all know my brother Daryl and I are looking at doing our own. Well, we've already started our own universes, but I came up with a Wakandan villain team. Y'all know how we tell y'all you gotta wait on action figures for price to drop. Me and Daryl will wait on stuff for like 12 to 24 months. We ain't pressed. We ain't gonna spend no money. The best thing you want is when they drop a new version of a character, a new action figure version of a character. That's when you want to swoop in and go ahead and make it do what it do. This is my go-to Kraven the Hunter.
See, that head sculpt different.
Now, y'all be like, with Theo, why did you want this Kraven the Hunter? This dude look more realistic than everybody else.
He ain't got his mouth wide open screaming. If you don't give me an action figure just screaming, you better give me another head sculpt where he's not.
Something, give me something. The lion fur, I'm good with the color of the lion fur. Not a big deal on that one. The bicep gauntlets, they right there, they painted on, so they not sliding off. Nice utility belt. I'm liking that. And then now this was doing me right here. The skull and kneecaps. Do you know who's going to be his partner in crime? Based on this look. Because this the reason why I got this look now. And when I'm talking, I ain't talking to Darryl. Huh?
Killmonger?
Killmonger is an
Oh no,
agent of
Killmonger's a good guy in your universe.
yeah, Killmonger, good guy. This dude, the best villain the best dude he could have with him. They like brothers.
Spill it.
Shadow Tracker.
Okay.
Shadow Tracker. This look with Shadow Tracker's look. That's a nice look. Because Shadow Tracker got them bones and stuff like this. A nice look right here. Well, I'm not trying to convince y'all.
You could throw in Viper for good measure.
Huh?
I said you could throw in Viper for good measure.
You know who I'm using instead of Viper? The female action figure that I'm gonna look to join my group of Wakandan villains. Pandora from Valorverse.
That'll work too. Make sure you grab that mask off of Viper. She got a nice skull mask that comes off.
Are you talking about Viper or are you talking about Baroness?
Where my Joes? Where my Joes? Where my Joes? They're my Joes. They're my Joes. They're my Joes.
Because I know I saw Baroness with a skull. See the skull? See the skull? Oh, you talking about her, the Joe. Okay.
Yeah, the skull mask, because she's got a ninja mask on underneath. The skull mask comes off. So you could very easily grab one of these and grab that mask off.
I might have to do that, but yeah, I'm definitely
because that the Vipers are gonna be my female ninja army. I've already got like 3 Vipers.
Well, you know, you go ahead and make it do what it do. But Rhino is gonna be a part of that team. Did I send you a picture of the team?
You did.
Yeah. Who I said Crossbones are gonna be a part of that team?
I got you. I got you. We got.
And basically, we're doing this.
Craven, Crossbones, Rhino, Pandora, Claw, and Shadow Tracker.
So yeah, in essence, we do what we do. We put our teams together and everything like that, and we just make sure we have the spaces. And I'm telling y'all, at some point in time, this room is gonna change. It ain't got no choice. I'm looking at stuff going on around here, and I'm like, man, stuff got to move. Speaking of moving stuff, I wanted to present this to the family. I talked to them about this before. We was talking about Nakia, Wakanda, World of Wakanda, Black Panther. These came in the mail today.
I got those. Well, I have the trade paperback.
Juju said he went and got the trade paperback because I covered the comic books and everything like that. I got these. So yeah, so we got them. Want to add this to the collection and everything like that. What do you have coming up in the next few days, action figure wise, merch wise?
Me, I'm gonna do one on that Helix.
Okay.
Agent Helix. That's a Joe. She. So no misogyny or misandry over here.
Right.
I'm putting together another shot. I told you I was getting all my ninja together, and I'm gonna give one shot, all of them, all at the same time. Because I got I have more ninja in my collection than I realized.
Or ninja. Let's see here. You know what? That's crazy. You got more ninja than you realize, and I got more Valorverse than I realized. Valorverse. How many Valorverse action figures have you came upon? And have you messed around and collected without thinking?
Never. Always for me seemed like it got to be a conscious thought. Cause they ain't just sitting around everywhere for everybody to get at. It's for a discerning group.
Right. So let me ask you this question. How many do you have?
None.
You don't. Oh, you did say it's for. I did not know that you got Joe's though. I went back and counted the Valorverse action figures that I got. I didn't know I had 11. I had no idea.
That's 8 more Mythic Legion figures than I have.
Right. Now now folks gonna be like, but Theo, now let me say this. I believe Daryl and I both have a healthy respect and love for the G.I. Joes. I believe that. I believe that with all my heart. He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there.
I need
G.I.
a
Joe.
Nemesis Enforcer. I need a Nemesis Enforcer, and I need a Globulus today.
I'm gonna tell you what it is about me. I think I'm more so along the lines of Bobby Valor. I know me and Mr. Ray Smith were talking about that Jody Shooter action figure, Jody Shooter Crane action figure. We know it's based off of what's the young lady's name? What's the young lady's name? She played Gamora.
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, that's Zoe Saldana. That, and if y'all want to know, yeah, that's from the movie. Y'all saw the movie with the flower and everything like that. That's her. Anyway,
Colombiana.
Yeah, we're not gonna act like that. That's Colombiana. I like realistic authenticity. Now I do have Stalker, and I do have Roadblock. I got Roadblock.
Got them both.
I'm gonna get Doc. Get Doc.
Oh, you know, we got the rep. For that. Yeah. Hey, check it. For that all black company, that all black platoon.
Yeah, I gotta get Doc. But then when I look at G.I. Joe, it's like, if I was going to invest money in G.I. Joe action figures, it would probably be the ones that are least popular, because they look more authentic. You feel what I'm saying? They look
I just try to get them across as many different, like toy companies that I like to collect. Like they're
right.
The Masterverse line of Masters of the Universe. It seemed like they're trying to, kick out a few more diverse figures. So, just like I said, I scooped up that Clamp Champ the other day. And I've got Andra and Grayskull and, whatever they have, and it's anybody of color, and it's got something to do with the Masters of the Universe, I'm snagging it. I got Sunman, so is what it is.
Give me 1 second. 1 second here. Trying to take care of some business. But no, you're absolutely right, because I look at action figures and everything like that. I just think about, what do I like as opposed to what somebody else likes. I think we've talked about this on both channels. Getting what you like as opposed to somebody else, because it is your money. It is your money. 1 second.
Yeah, because I look and I'm, the room will tell the tale. I lean toward not just Marvel Legends and Ninja, but a lot of like fantasy, a lot of Dungeons and Dragons characters, a lot of high fantasy characters, adventure characters. I've got 2 different Drizzt. I've got Zink Zender, Dark Wolf, of course, from Fire and Ice. I've got a bunch of stuff. I even have a Conan the Barbarian action figure. The comic book version.
Don't we have the Frozen? Batman into the Frozen action figure?
Who now?
Batman into the Frozen from
yeah. I even went back and got that Robin. I am in the process of painting him black.
I ain't mad at that. Because you know what else? I think that Batgirl is sweet. I think that Batgirl is sweet.
Do what you want to do.
I think that Batgirl is sweet, and I think something can definitely be done with her.
Definitely. I'm still trying to trim them ears and make him look how I want him to look. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I get that. I get. You know what? I think we're gonna have to use the Dremel and round those ears off. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Get the Dremel and round those ears off. Is something that I'd already been kind of peeping in my mind and everything like that. But dang, it's 11:20. I had planned on staying here a little bit longer, but fatherly duties are calling me. So fatherly duties are calling me.
Hopefully in a good way. Hopefully in a good way.
Yeah, we're gonna make it do what it do. But listen, we out of here. Daryl, thank you so much, my brother D Real. Like he like I said, I just wanted to make sure you had your flowers and everything like that. We see what you're doing. We appreciate all the hard work. We don't want you to think that we don't appreciate you keeping us up to breast with what's going on with superheroes, stuff that we might not think is necessarily popular, but you know is popular, and you keep us locked in. Like I said, the whole Harriet Tubman, thank you so much for that. Keep us up to date, keep doing what you do, and keep holding us accountable. That said, I'm out.
Peace.
We out.
Peace.
Y'all out. Y'all know how we get down. Take care of yourself. Rather talk to you than talk about you. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, my brother Daryl.
Y'all be good to each other.
Peace.